Max Baer faces former heavyweight world champion Max Schmeling in a title eliminator. New York, 8th of June, 1933.
Schmeling, with a white stripe on his trunks, looks extremely cautious in the opening seconds. But Max Baer wastes little time taking on the role of aggressor. Baer, 3 years younger than the 27-year-old German, is on the upgrade as a fighter, while Schmeling is considered by many to be slipping. But the German is a 2-to-1 favorite tonight. He weighs 189¼ pounds to Max Baer's 203. You can see that Baer has gotten off to a fast start, but he doesn't break cleanly, and he draws a warning from referee Arthur Donovan for holding and hitting. Schmeling's record shows 54 fights, 45 victories, 5 losses, and 4 draws. He knocked out 3 times. Baer had 45 fights, winning 38 while losing 7. Both men are solid punchers, as shown by their impressive knockout records. Schmeling stopped 31 men, while Baer KO'd 27. Incidentally, Baer now has a winning streak of 12 fights. Here's Schmeling about to land a hard right. Baer's knees buckle, but he laughs it off. Madcap Max Baer, known as the Livermore Larriper, holds the advantage of height and reach. But Schmeling has had wider experience against better men. The European had 3 championship matches. For Baer, this is his first really big fight. Schmeling fights from a wide, straight-up stance, while Baer's stance can best be described as compact. Schmeling scores a counter right seconds before the bell. A slight edge for Baer in that round. Now you see Baer shielding his chin behind his right glove for protection. Maxie caught one of Schmeling's rights flush on the jaw near the end of round 1. Schmeling is nearly always in top condition. He's a crafty boxer with a good sneak right hand. However, when he won the crown from Sharkey, his celebrated right had little to do with it. Sharkey fouled Schmeling, and the German was awarded the title, the only time the heavyweight crown changed hands because of a foul. Look at Baer. He's carrying the fight to Schmeling and landing well with both hands. The referee cautions Schmeling, who takes a big chance by looking around. Next, Baer's about to land a left and right to the head. Keep watching, and you'll see Baer open up once again after missing a long right. Schmeling's real name is Klein Lukow. He won the German light heavyweight title and then the European light heavyweight crown. Schmeling's first fight in the United States was against Joe Monte in a semifinal at Madison Square Garden, which he won by a KO. Schmeling later knocked out Johnny Risco and outpointed Paolino Uskadin. This brought him to a title fight with Sharkey, which he won, but he later lost the crown in the return match. A solid right staggers Schmeling, and Baer rips into him, firing all the punches in his repertoire as we come to the end of round 2. Another Bear round. Going into round 3, you notice that Schmeling moves right in on Bear. He's trying to work Bear into the corner where he can open up his big guns. Watch Bear's left hook. It was low, and referee Donovan warns Bear to keep his punches up. Throughout these early rounds, Schmeling has tried without success to crack Bear's defense. The German would like to unleash a body attack. But Bear has been fairly successful at blunting the German's attack. Here's Bear uncorking some right uppercuts. Watch Bear miss a right, but he covers up quickly, and Schmeling gets no chance to counterpunch. Bear gets his right free as Schmeling tries to lock him in a clinch. Schmeling was ballyhooed as a cool, smart fighter who could estimate an opponent as he went along and change his own style to meet any situation. Bear's style, on the other hand, can be truly called slam bang. He has tremendous natural power, mostly as a result of his wide back and shoulder muscles. But the big question tonight is, can the young Californian's power offset the experience of the methodical German? Bear about to miss a hard right, but again there's no return from Schmeling. So far, there were several times when Bear left himself wide open after missing, but Schmeling allowed the younger man to recover. Here's Bear about to miss again. Schmeling on the right is ready to land a combination. Rapid punches in sequence are called combinations. Bear comes tearing back. But because of his low blow, referee Donovan awarded the session to Max Schmeling. Schmeling knows he's trailing. Now he'll try to increase his forcing tactics here in round 4. Notice how Bear on the right shields his chin behind his left shoulder. Schmeling's best punch is a short, hard right to the jaw, and Bear shows respect for the German's big gun by keeping his chin out of range. Watch Bear counterpunch after taking a hard right. You can see that Schmeling is forcing the issue now. Bear punches beautifully off the ropes. After Bear spins Schmeling into the ropes, referee Donovan warns Maxie to keep it clean. Bear lost round 3 because of a low blow. Schmeling, facing us, is about to fire a hard right. It landed, but Max Bear didn't seem bothered by the punch. He's tough. Bear has reverted to counterpunching. The action is slowed as both men pace themselves for the remaining 11 rounds. Both fighters were in excellent condition going into this fight. Bear trained at Atlantic City, New Jersey. He came to New York in Jack Dempsey's car, accompanied by Ansel Hoffman, his manager. Schmeling rested before the bout at Lake Swannanoa in the mountains. His manager is Joe Jacobs. In the closing seconds of round 4, neither man lands effectively. The session was awarded to Schmeling. After 4 rounds of boxing, each man has won 2 rounds. And as we move into round 5, we're about to see Max Schmeling step up the pace. Although Schmeling carries a heavy arsenal of punches, he seldom has been able to penetrate Baer's defense pattern. Schmeling was hurt earlier in the fight, and as you watch his offensive maneuvers, you can notice his caution. Even as Baer backs into the corner, Schmeling appears reluctant to use his potential advantage. Yankee Stadium is packed with over 60,000 fight fans who paid more than $225,000 to witness the contest. Among the dignitaries at ringside were Mayor Ed Kelly of Chicago, Postmaster Jim Farley, and the governors of Maryland, Maine, New Jersey, and Illinois. Schmeling is about to score with the left hook, but he is unable to press his advantage as Baer ties him up. Baer has eased up on the throttle here in round 5. He's begun to taunt Schmeling. He's very confident. Schmeling, as you can see, is constantly pressuring, trying to work out a good opening for his right-hand bomb. In the final seconds of round 5, Baer opens up, but lands few solid shots. A better round for Schmeling. Going into round 6, Schmeling holds a slight lead. The German won round 3 on a low blow. He also took rounds 4 and 5. Baer easily wrapped up rounds 1 and 2, and we'll see him taking charge once more in round 6. Schmeling fires a right, but it only touches off a Baer flurry. See how Baer covers up while moving in? Again, Baer goes into a shell before firing an overhand right. But Schmeling rode with the punch. The German is hardly living up to his advance notices. Baer's free-swinging style and massive physique are probably Schmeling's greatest obstacles tonight. Baer has been able to cover up and block many of Schmeling's blows. But watch Schmeling's right. Here, Baer hitches up his trunks, a mannerism that is characteristic of the temperamental Californian. Baer counterpunching as Schmeling tries to work out an opening. Now watch Baer backhand, and he'll draw another warning from referee Arthur Donovan, who tells Maxey to keep it clean. Bear's most dangerous punches are a left hook, an uppercut to the body, and a looping right to the head. So far in this bout, Bear has been making good defensive moves and doing the harder punching. Schmeling attempts to force an opening by crowding in behind his jab, seconds before the bell, ending a good round for Max Baer. It's still a fairly even battle going into round 7, but in this round you'll see Baer again ease off the pace. Have you noticed that Schmeling's better rounds have occurred when Baer slowed down? Baer has been able to take command almost at will, but he's a little lazy at times. In his past performances, Schmeling has displayed good ability to come on with a strong finish. Apparently, Max Baer is saving his reserve energy for a strong homestretch drive, too. But one big punch could change the complexion of this battle in a hurry. Now watch Schmeling score with his right. At short range, Baer easily ties up his opponent. Maxie is noticeably stronger than Schmeling. Look at Baer. He seems to be toying with Schmeling, almost as though it were the old cat and mouse game. Baer's seeming overconfidence and nonchalant attitude have given Schmeling an opportunity to make a better showing as we near the bell ending round 7. Now, beginning in round 8, we'll see Baer gradually reapply the pressure. Baer pounds Schmeling to the ropes. Here's Baer with his back to us, landing 3 uppercuts that eventually force Schmeling to backtrack. But Schmeling is scoring well, too. He's always dangerous. A victory tonight for Schmeling would mean an opportunity to fight champion Jack Sharkey in a few months, a chance to regain the title. Baer lands a right and left to the head at short range. Keep watching Schmeling. He looks bewildered. Defensively, the German was prepared to guard against a body attack, but Baer upset the schedule. See how Schmeling fails to counter Baer's misses? Those should have been golden opportunities for the former champion. As round 8 draws to a close, Baer has begun to do more fighting and less showboating. Despite the heavier and more damaging blows landed by Bear so far, Schmeling has managed to more or less hold his own, mainly as a result of his aggressive tactics when Bear chose to coast. However, we'll see Bear knuckle down to serious business in round 9. Having little success opening up Bear's defense. Maxey's crowding now. Here comes a solid right to Schmeling's eye. And now it's Bear picking up where he left off in the second round. The battered Schmeling turns his head to catch the shout of warning from his cornerman. Bear hooks to the head, and Schmeling seems unable to retaliate. Schmeling's left eye is now swelling badly. The German keeps trying, but his punches have lost their sting. Schmeling, oddly enough, resembles Jack Dempsey, who promoted this fight. Max is well-built, dark, and menacing like the Dempsey of old. But he's not the puncher. In the remaining seconds of round 9, Bear sends in short hooks to Schmeling's head. The Germans' defenses are crumbling under the steady battering of Bear's punches. They fought after the bell, ending a good Bear round. Round 10, destined to be the final round. Max Bear's about to open up with both hands. Watch. Bear looking for an opening for his right. Lets it go. Schmeling got inside the punch. Schmeling seems a bit more confident. But notice how Bear patiently bides his time while waiting for the right moment to strike. Schmeling is now moments away from receiving a savage shellacking. Keep your eye on Bear's right hand. Here it comes, a solid right to the jaw. Schmeling is badly hurt. He's in real trouble. Now as Bear turns tiger, whipping lefts and rights to the head. And a terrific right. But Schmeling won't go down. He reaches out and grabs Bear. Another right. And Schmeling topples. Referee Donovan picks up the count, and Schmeling barely makes it up at the 9 count. Now Bear returns to the attack as Schmeling's legs turn to rubber. His defenses have deserted him. Bear blasts a right to the back of Schmeling's head. Donovan moves between them, and it's all over at 1 minute and 51 seconds of the 10th round. Schmeling fought gamely, but Bear was the better man.
Bear challenges Primo Carnera for the Ambling Alps heavyweight crown. New York, 14th of June, 1934.
Carnera's third defence of the title, which he won in June last year, knocking out Jack Sharkey. Stands close on 6'6", 4 inches taller than Bear, and massively heavier. 18 stone 11 and a quarter Carnera. Bear, the extrovert from Omaha, Nebraska, the betting favourite, 7-5 on favourite. Starred with Carnera and Myrna Loy in The Prize Fighter and The Lady last year. And in the fight sequences, Bear reckons that he spotted a weakness in Carnera. He reckons that Carnera can be open to the big right hand over the top. Well, we'll see. Carnera, plodding figure. That's a good body shot from Bear. Oh, that's the right hand, and he's gone down. And Bear's trying to finish him in the first. Carnera hardly knows where he is. And what's the referee doing? Referee taking forever to get between them, and is Primo Carnera going to get through to the end of the opening round? "25-year-old Max Bear, clown of heavyweight boxing." So many judges say you can't take this man seriously. Well, they might have to now, because he might be about to take the title. Second round after a frenetic opener. Carnera always on rocky ground again. Well, that's no knockdown, but there was a right hand landed in there, and again the referee failing to get any sort of a grip on this, and this is in danger of turning into a farce. Carnera all over the place once more, and Bear once more wrestles him to the ground. And the referee is really taking no sort of a grip on this. Bear taunting Carnera. But the ambling Alp has somehow survived. You rather wonder for how long. And Bear only just off the mark with that right hand again. Carnera seems to have regained his composure. Extraordinary opening round. The judges said that, well, some judges said that fans were stupid to be spending money to be at this fight. One pundit said who'd pay $25 to watch these two bums. Well, those who did pay $25 are certainly being entertained. Bear, who got this chance for the world title by beating Max Schmeling. Carnera, a real gentleman outside the ring. A huge, intimidating figure inside. Into the fourth. Carnera back into it in the last round. Bear seeming a little more interested in preening and posing than in fighting. Carnera certainly back in this fight now. See him talking to Carnera all the time. Carnera getting in close, and he himself saying to Bear, come on, let's get in there. And after the farce of the first round and the wrestling of the second, Carnera somehow has come right back into it. Both these men looking superbly conditioned. And Max Baer's doing precious little in this round. More interested in straightening his shorts than he is in fighting at the moment. And that's allowing Carnera to rack up the points. And that was a round for the champion. Fifth round, scheduled to go 15. Huge crowd at the Madison Square Garden Bowl on Long Island. Baer at last goes back to fighting. Carnera enjoying a little bit of success behind that big left jab. Baer trying to rush in, get over the top with that right hand which caused such mayhem in the opening seconds. Nailed by a combination as he hitched up his shorts. Nothing natural about Carnera. Has the look of a manufactured fighter. And he's picking Baer off with the left jab. Baer just waiting for the opportunity to hurl that right hand again. But once more, he's done precious little in this round. And he's allowing Carnera to steal rounds, to pinch rounds. There goes the right over the top. But it's a clumsy sort of onslaught, and Carnera did well to tie him up. And here we go with the wrestling match again. And I tell you what, Baer was almost caught by a terrific right hand there from Carnera, and he gets a little bit of a touch of approval there from the challenger. Carnera quickly off his stool for the sixth. Baer tapping his gloves together, talking to Carnera. Carnera's two successful defences since winning the title have both come on points decisions, but look at this, real toe-to-toe trading. Again, words from Baer as the two were split by the referee. Arthur Donovan, vastly experienced referee, but lost control by my way of looking at it in the early stages. Things have become a little more orthodox now. And again, Carnera trying to work behind that long lead of his. Bear just looking for the big right hand. If it goes the distance though, is the odd flurry, the odd big punch going to be enough? Well, that's the end of another round which Carnera probably nicked. They're talking all the time. Carnera, though, not letting it worry him. And now Carnera is looking to really bully Bear around. Bear feinted to throw the right hand, did nothing. There again, way off targets. That's a better shot from the challenger. Good left hook into the rib cage. They're clearly setting out to try and humiliate Carnera. Keeping the gloves low, keeping up this barrage of taunts. He's not really doing a great deal in the fight. Carnera's work is clumsy, his footwork poor, but Bear's doing nothing. Again, the Italian getting the better of that exchange. Two fierce jabs, stiff jabs. There at last gets a more purposeful look to him, as though he's going to try and box his way in. But Carnera's bullying him around. Well, the end of another round taken by the champion. A lot of people at ringside are beginning to suspect now that Carnera could retain his title. Arthur Donovan having a word with Bear for holding. Carnera going in using those huge ham-like forearms as well as his gloves. And Bear's being picked off. But here comes the challenger. Good attack, good body shots. And again he taunts Carnera. And there's a more purposeful look about Max Bear now. Carnera spins him round and shows that brutish strength. Bear can't sustain the attack. There have been tales from his training camp that his preparations have been less than meticulous. And Carnera clearly now fancies the job. Bear's head rocked back by that jab, and again. Bear started the round well. But Carnera coming on strong. Oh, good right hand from Bear. Oh, and he's gone. Carnera's all over the place again. It was the first right hand which did the damage. Referee Arthur Donovan holding Bear back. And Carnera in all sorts of problems. The cornermen think the fight's... They think the round's been stopped, but the action goes on. And Carnera wrestled to the ground. That's not a genuine knockdown, but he's on wobbly legs. And Bear again is looking to take out the big man, and this time it is a genuine knockdown. Carnera's up on his feet. How many times has he been down in this fight? And Carnera absolutely defenceless as the bell goes to end the round. Carnera doesn't know where he is. '11th round, Carnera up off his stool quickly. But Max Baer now will fancy his chances of taking this title. Once the clowning stopped and he went back to his fighting, Max Baer showed he was the stronger man, the better puncher, and it was the right hand again which did the damage. Carnera bravely coming forward. And he's gone down again. It was the right over the top. And 25-year-old Max Baer surely now is on the point of winning the title. Showing a contemptuous disregard for Carnera's power. Just strutting round the ring and biding his time, waiting for the opportunity. Carnera just arm punching now. And there's the right hand again, over the top from Baer. Arthur Donovan looking very closely at Primo Carnera. The ambling Alp continues to try and carry the fight. Somehow back to Baer, but down he goes again. It was the right hand once more, no more than a glancing blow, and Primo Carnera's punch resistance has completely gone. He's on rubbery legs. Has the referee stopped it? I think he has, and Max Baer is the heavyweight champion of the world. Carnera just didn't know where he was. Punch after punch coming in. It was the right hands which caused the damage from the word go. And in the end, Carnera, his senses scrambled, and here it is.
2 minutes, 16 seconds, the 11th round, the winner, no champion, Max Baer.
Max Baer, heavyweight champion of the world.